Football is back. We are, as of this recording, 48 motherfucking hours away from football coming back. And I couldn't be more excited. I spent some time this weekend collecting dues, but also developing some modernized little marks and some other surprises in store for the season. So excited to see those coming up on Sleeper. If you haven't done so yet, you can drop in the mark and our matchups will look well. So let's get into a week one preview. We have 6 glorious games, 6 matchups, 6 grudge matches, 12 teams all looking to get off on the right foot with a win in the most important fantasy league since time began. On top of just being able to watch football, I'm so fucking happy about that. It's my birthday. Birthday weekend usually coincides with football coming back, so it's just a lot of fucking winning going on over here, if I'm being honest. All right, here we go. The week one matchups. Let's see what we're looking at. The Chicago Beanbags are taking on the Seattle Kraken. This one has a lot of depth to it. 22 matches all time. Closer than you would think. The Beanbags hold a 13-9 record against Hart and the Kraken, including winning the last 2. The last one was not particularly close, a 34-point win. Hart is predicted by the sleeper Algo to be over 150 points, which is a hell of a week. Saquon and the boys going against certainly not Kyler and the boys, probably a Josh Jacobs, maybe a Neighbors. Neighbors is questionable. Excited to see what Ibuka does and Golden does, and if Kyler can throw to Trey McBride. Anyway, the Kraken favored to win and snap their 2-game losing streak against the Bags. Up next, we have the Los Angeles Fighting Capybaras taking on the Bay State Breakers. 8 meetings all time. The Copies took the last one by almost 60 points. 60 fucking points. That's a beatdown. Bay State looking to get some dignity back. The Copies are favored to win at this point by 7. Mid-140s. They're going to trot out CMC, hope for a healthy start to the year against Bucky and the boys, as well as Travis Hunter, number 1 pick in Jacksonville. Should be a fun one. Up next, the New York Yankees taking on the Tidewater Golden Pipes. No matchup history to discuss here, but immediately this will be a fun one. It's a little East Coast rivalry. The New York, New Jersey beef. The Yankees are going to be counting on new boy Genty, Lamar Jackson, maybe a Keon Coleman. I don't know, but is Tyreek Hill washed? That's a good question. Meanwhile, in Tidewater, nice little wide receiver room. Pickens, McLaurin, Chase, Bowers. This team could be fun. Sleeper has this one at a Tidewater 10-point victory. Up next, Studio City. The Cavalry are coming for Mr. I, recently relocated down into the Carolinas. Mr. Irrelevant holds a 7-4 record all-time against the Cavalry, including winning the last 4. 4 in a row, going for 5 in a row against Dinsky here. Mr. I is looking extremely strong in terms of a preview score. Very similar in terms of estimated points scored from the algo, north of 150 for Mr. I. Preseason hype on Dak Prescott, of course. Bijan Robinson, DK Metcalf with Old Man Rodgers. Should be a good team. And going up against a underrated, in my opinion, Studio City. Burrow, I think, is going to have a huge year. Lamb as well. And what's Ted McMillan going to do? I'm actually really curious about how he gets started, as well as Cooper Kupp in Seattle, his new environment. Up next, the Miami Flamingos taking on the Sherwood Forest Turkeys. The Turkeys have already been texting me, telling me about how they're going to dominate this year. 4-7 all time against Eric and the Flamingos, and so that would be a good place to start winning. They did win the last one by a healthy margin, about 43 points. So if they can keep that kind of big win energy going into week one this year, that'll be a good start. I'm sure Eric will have other things planned, including hopefully changing his name because that's off-putting. Bo Nix looks like he's going to get the start over T-Law. Not much Florida loyalty there coming from Eric and the Flamingos. Jaden Daniels will start for the Turkeys over Jordan Love because Jordan Love sucks. I think it might be the best game this week. Each position group is pretty stacked, and Sleeper has it as a dead heat, mid-140s, 50-50. Nothing to separate these two teams, so potentially the game of the week. And then finally, the West Adams Wolfpack up against the South LA Jabronis. This is the South LA Bowl, as I'm deeming it. Javi is 5-3 all time against me and my squad, including winning the last 3. Javi, is that right? You've beat me 3 times in a row? Well, that fucking sucks. Apparently I lost by 70 the last time I played Javi. Wow. Okay, so I guess I need to do some serious making up here and snap this 3-game losing streak. No matter what, this is going to be a good matchup. I'm just excited to see my team get out on the field and see what they can do. So excited about week 1. So happy football is back. So happy to be back with you fucking assholes. Best of luck this week. I'll see you after for the recap and preview of week 2.